And so, we return. I did it, Dalsim. I beat the Immortals. So anyway, yeah, welcome back to Street Fighter. So, I was gonna say I'm past, Street Fighter for now, I was ready to shelve it, but, for reasons unknown, they did add a visual novel for, I'm assuming, Halloween. I'm going to assume that's, when they added that. Actually, wait, hold up. This might be an explanation. Oh! We're running a special collab to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the original release of the landmark adventure novel Banshee's Last Cry. Okay. Well, we got the sort of explanation right here. It doesn't really explain the why, but I'm actually not familiar with that one at all. I don't even know if I've heard of it. That's definitely one to look up then. Because, I mean, if I'm finding the Street Fighter 6, I guess, parody? Would you call it a parody? I don't know. It's a thing they actually want to do, and they're not really satirizing or anything, or making fun of it. It's just, hey, here's this visual novel. We're putting it in Street Fighter 6 for reasons. So yeah, admittedly, I kind of do now want to see this, except I feel like this is a bit sillier just because of the setup of it. Oh, wait, this is probably incorrect, isn't it? It's probably gonna take me back to when I failed, so... Right. Like I said before, I'm not going for all endings, but... I am so close to the end, so... So, I guess I could have gotten an incorrect answer for... who the, Banshee is. This definitely feels like... I should be looking at the body, because I get a clue from that. I did do this before. That seems like it should be the thing. Like, I don't recall... One of the answers was ectoplasm. I don't even know where that comes in. I guess I'll look at this. Let's see what this option gets us. Okay, we still get the cat talking, and everybody's just like, oh yeah, sure. Obviously, the cat's not gonna have tea. So yeah, now that I've seen that this is supposed to be based on an actual thing, it's like, okay, how much of this is a reference? Is there a talking cat ending in Cry of the Banshee? Okay, so, And end. Okay, so, I guess it is that I just have to go here, go to tea break. Like, this is all pretty linear, so it makes sense. It's just gonna have to answer something different. A talking cat? The fact that the cat talks and everybody just is like, oh yeah, sure. Makes me think I'm just on a joke ending. Wait. Okay, so then no, that's still the same thing, whether... Oh, was the break earlier then? Let's see, jumping at shadows... Second murder... Struggling to explain... Alright, so we did answer William before. I don't think it could be Jonas. Oh man, I'm just... I feel like I'm just gonna have to add this to list of things I'm gonna need to just look up, or maybe stream, I don't know. Also, am I correct in assuming this is a PS1 game originally? I feel like this has to be wrong, right? Oh wow, okay, Super Famicom. That is early. Also, geez. Yeah, you can get a shiny Easter egg. And no one challenged my statement because they all think I'm very dumb. Also, hey, since this is a game that actually exists and isn't just a weird Street Fighter 6 thing, does mean Super Great Friend could play it at some point. That meant they accepted it. I really hope this just ends with everybody beating us up. Scream coming from downstairs. I don't think this is too unusual. Yeah, we break down the door. Smell. Ooh, alright. Okay, so I've seen both options. Earring. Well, I said it's linear, but... Wait, is it just a port? I think it's... like a modification. I think they just want to maybe work with Spike Chunsoft, just, you know, because... maybe. Like, the menu did not get much into. Like, why this exists. It was just like, hey, yeah, there's a collab, and it's like, cool. In your fighting game? Yeah, Ruby's still talking. Chapters. I wonder if there is a point that I have to hit. Admittedly, I do kind of wish this had speed up, but I don't think it does. Am I missing speed up? Hold up. So we got a conversation log. Yeah, I didn't figure. Especially since everybody's talking about being fighters normally. But I also don't know, like, how much of this is just, like, the original plot of that game. What was made up. I'm, like, a lot of this is kind of silly in a way that I'm guessing the original wasn't. Like, the guy just killed in a ragdoll fashion. I tried to come up with an excuse, but I'm very stupid. I do wish there was speed up. And maybe just like a flowchart. I feel like 999 did have a good idea in just giving you a good visual of what you have done and what you need to do. Alright, Ruby's gonna say something. Yeah, so this is... Alright, I'm just going to assume this is all gonna lead to the same thing. Am I gonna have to just start from a new game? Alright, so... what might I need to do? So, like, I've had choices, but I don't know how many have mattered so far. The only other thing I can think of where a choice would matter would be the initial guess, but I also can't imagine blaming anyone else. Yeah, like, I can't see how this would matter, but I guess we'll say something different. Tomboy's a good fighter, clearly. So yeah, what could the divergent point be? Yes, there's these two. He's got a gold tooth, if I remember correctly. They did point that out. I don't know if that's going to matter. Still not choosing option B. I can't imagine that would lead to a better path. See, my first big mistake was blaming Bobby. Fool that I was. That's John, he's going to die horribly. He likes cinnamon, but he doesn't like having his body twisted. Which is understandable, can't imagine I would like it either. Tonight at 12 AM, someone will dance. I swear if this somehow gets me off of critical path, I'm gonna be so mad. Huh. Okay, wait, what? Why are you playing Street Fighter 6? I'm playing Street Fighter 6, playing a visual novel, and somebody in the visual novel is playing Street Fighter 6. You're just doing that for the love of the game. You didn't need to change the game's name. You're in that game. Oh, I see, I said dance, and so he said this. Oh, are we just gonna play this and... Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, you know, I don't think the balance in, what do they call it, Power Steering 6 or whatever, I don't think the balance is very good. I mean, like, you have so much less HP than I do. Like, this is just distinctly unfair. Uh-oh. Okay, apparently I pressed it second. I didn't feel like I did, but I did. So yeah, are we just gonna... Is this just the ending where we play video games? Wait, what? Oh, we're gonna get kicked out for fighting. For real. But we're still not fighting for real, though. You're still playing a video game. We jumped right in, but that's what you said before. That's what you said before. I think I'm just stuck in an endless loop. Please, Bobby, we've got to end this. We can't keep playing Street Fighter 6 all night. Or power steering sticks, I don't know, whatever. Okay, yeah, I think maybe this is glitched. I think maybe they got the event flags mixed up. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna complete this before 11 o'clock. But you know, now that I know this is an actual real video game, I have to admit, I am intrigued. I kinda wanna play the actual game now. Though we just left October and I don't know if I want to wait a full year, so I don't know, I'll figure out, maybe when I can slot this in. Okay, so if we say someone will dance, I am taken to a forever game of Street Fighter 6. So yeah, I'm hoping this isn't a case where I need to start from a completely new game. Because it's not like I made any choices that matter, I think, maybe, probably? Oh, okay. Alright. Okay then. Yeah, link me to it. I'll just take a look at the, overview to see, where exactly I went wrong. Alright, let's see. Okay, if you're ending, the first two choices shouldn't matter off fresh save. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Alright. Let's go, let's power through this. Alright, I'll do a fresh save just in case, but yeah, it seems like I was actually doing pretty well overall. I avoided all the joke endings pretty handily. Okay, so also looking at the guide, I was curious. I guess eventually I could have actually gotten an ending there. I just stopped too soon. It's me, I'm that one meme of the guy turned around and he almost found the diamonds, but fool that he was, he gave up at last second. Alright, yeah, one person talking about sumo made me think like, wait, Or are these actually supposed to be the fighters just, you know, with avatars or something? But nope, nope, we are some fighters. But we're not these Street Fighters. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one of those, like, would I want to play something more akin to the original then? It's 2025, I can understand the existence of folklore outside of my immediate knowledge. I can see a Japanese monster and be like, yeah, alright. I have not heard of this before, but I'm not going to explode for learning about it. I will say, Street Fighter 6 is... Oh yeah, I don't think it's the worst thing to change it, but, you know... Definitely would be kind of interested in seeing the original, but yeah, Street Fighter 6 I think is very good at getting me to want to play other games, apparently, because, you know, World Tour has made me more interested in the early games, and also Final Fight. Between that and original Street Fighter, there is, you know, definitely a more, worthwhile game to play, which is not usually something I like saying about games. I think most things are worth playing, but Street Fighter 1, I feel like you can take my word now that you can skip that one if you want. But yeah, now, inexplicably, they've also gotten me interested in a visual novel as well, so... you know... Apparently they're just good at this sort of thing. Street Fighter 6 is a very good jumping off point for things. Which really just means they, I guess, do need to be doing more crossovers. I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like... Some of the crossovers are just like, okay, yeah, you put some aesthetic options here and there. But they just put up a visual novel parody in the game as well. Now it's just like, okay, well, that's a completely different genre. Yeah, Project Cross Zone is not one I'm super experienced with. I never got, like, that interested in the games because when I first witnessed them, it was actually more because I had recently discovered Klonoa, and Klonoa's in Namco X Capcom. But, like, I was trying to look up stuff about that game, like, early on in, like, band translation stuff, so... I think it was at a point where you couldn't actually see the entirety of the game. Alright. Sorry, I don't think so. So. I'm going to be careful about it going forward while I look at the next choice. Okay, I'm seeing a couple choices I can make, so... Super Robot Wars and things like it are probably overall better for people who are familiar with the things in it and just want to see references to it. I wouldn't quite say it's as bad as, like, the kind of arena fighters that basically only exist for, hey, that's the thing from the thing I like. Oh yeah, Fantasy Maiden Wars is a recent thing, right? I think I've seen a little bit of talk about that here and there. I have weird Toho knowledge in that, like, I've seen some of the main games and just a bunch of weird fan games. Okay. So I don't think there's any choices here. See, I am actually... I do want to see, you know, the original, because I could see wanting to do an actual horror visual novel. But yeah, this is just here to be silly. Okay, so we close the door. I'm gonna have to double check when we get to the choice. But I think I see where I got messed up, which is soon. John. Alright, we talk about the phones being out. Yeah, it's the part where we have to explain why we can't just leave and let somebody else do this. That. Okay. Alright, and this is where we find... a talking cat. Yeah, I feel like... original game, there's gotta be, like, a talking cat ending, right? Like, this feels very specific. There's just this cat, Ruby, that just talks, and everybody's like, oh, Ruby. The bathrooms. Alright, I think the choice is coming up here. Okay, so... I think the walkthrough said Jonas, right? Yes, Jonas. Okay, so this is definitely where I went wrong then. Okay, so... You're wearing a disguise. Alright, yeah, so it's B. The TV. The cats. And yeah, and then... B again. A talking cat. This is clearly an interdimensional cat. There's another possibility. Cat scream. I directed my suspicions at the cat. What are you gonna do about that cat, huh? The cat remained silent for a while, grooming itself, but eventually it looked up and spoke. I suppose that about sums it up. There we go. That's why everybody was nonplussed later on. Because later it's gonna be normal when Ruby speaks. But here we go. Hold up a second. A talking cat? I don't know if I'd call a talking cat cute, though. I don't think pets should speak human languages. That would be unnerving. Surely a cat couldn't kill someone. Oh, I could. I didn't, but I could. Ugh, Jonas. Jonas, why do you always have to be smug like that? Alright, so I'm assuming... Let's check around the outside. So yeah, this seems like it's gonna be... the same. Which means we're going to get into a fight any moment now. Be sure to defeat them. Oh man, I don't know, I'm worried, I might not. Surely one of the endings can't be connected to losing these fights, right? Because if you are level 100, that just becomes ludicrous. Like, yeah, I really gotta work to die here. Yeah, but then again, it's 15 endings, so... gotta fill that number somehow. Okay, so... next... Bots, this isn't even proper Street Fighter 6. This is the visual novel that's inside of it. Anyway, though, so yeah, walkthrough says next option is B, which I think is the one I chose before, right? I think William is answer B. Because there were only 3 answers. If you think about it, the Banshee's all of us. Anyway, yeah, it's William. Okay, so... I'm also guessing... Yep, okay, so second option is investigate further, so... Yeah, I was correct about everything except I did need to accuse Jonas. Okay, break the door down. Here's the room again. This guy is just dying horribly. This man is just so allergic to cinnamon. Why did he consume it? Did not hurry and follow right behind them. Okay, lounge was silent. So far, it's the same. Okay, so I'll keep the options corner of my vision, but we should now be at the end. Nope, as expected, William was still out of it. All I needed to know. Alright, now we've got all the information. Okay, guys, I know in some alternate dimensions I've been pretty stupid, but I've got this. Okay, so... the culprit burned it to destroy evidence, so yeah, this is the one that makes sense, right? Yep. This one hadn't ragdolled, so it's different. Yeah, it'd be pretty hard to untwist it. Yeah, and the keyring was found under it, which means it's Jonas's body. A plausible series of events. Dawson, did you do it? Look, just because it's your birthday doesn't mean you get to get away with murder. You can't yoga flame someone to death. It was ectoplasm. Alright, well, yep, makes sense. The only good option... it's nobody's fault. The Banshee, or should I say, William. Remember, we're street fighters. We have these abilities. About all I can do is whistle and get my boys to roll in. Okay, but that's a good ability, though. Summon the boys right now. These are my boys. They do anything for me. Okay, same amount of teacups. Everybody was really enjoying the tea. They were paying more attention to the tea than my expert detective skills, which is rude. I don't have a cup for myself. There are 11 of us, I shouted at the top of my lungs. It was me. Oh, okay, so we've got a whole lot of people we can accuse. Alright, so... Killer Man is Killer Man. Alright, well, I'm gonna guess this just loops back, right? Oh wait, no, there are a few more. Oh yeah, because it's 11, so... Alright, so I'm guessing a lot of the endings come from these. But, in interest of time, let's just go for the right answer. 'Twas John. It's John, who's over there! He was setting to the right of the screen all along. My favorite visual novel plot twist. And a lot of other people's least favorite. It's simple. Unlike my motives, which are complex. Yoga teleport! He was just pretending to die, right? He was all twisted around, but it was just yoga. Without warning, he floated into the air, maintaining his posture. I am a yoga master. Mastering yoga allows me to do complex things like this. Yoga. Ugh. Oh, stop doing that. Couldn't believe my eyes. I slowly approached him. Oh, you're approaching me? Oh, please don't. Ugh, I hate it. Was this your doing too? Wait, it is Dalsim? It is Dalsim who is this avatar. My god, Dalsim's birthday surprise. He does a murder. Dalsim, you don't get birthday murders. That's not a thing. Hey, is Jonas influencer? Because if so, I'm glad he's dead. I just killed him on the spot. All these mysteries were because of a yoga master? And he's a little guy, and it's his birthday? It was complete madness. Yoga can't do that, that's dumb. Emotions churned within me, tangled and without direction. This kind of ending, it just isn't right. This isn't a mystery at all. It was time to settle this. I charged at John with all my might. It's over. I gotta defeat Dhalsim on his own birthday, but you know what? He deserves it. What?
That was sloppy.
It's over. I won. It wasn't about unraveling a mystery. It was about unraveling a man who can just kind of twist himself in weird and gross ways. And I wasn't a detective at all. I was a fighter. Therefore, maybe this is for the best. Alright, we did it. The true ending. Alright, so yeah, I will admit, I was intrigued enough about this, even before knowing it was a real game, that I wanted to at least finish it. Like I said, not doing all the endings that just involves going back into things and just doing the wrong options over and over again, which, now that we have all the chapters, would be easy enough, but I feel like it'd be kind of repetitive, and hey, I mean, there are 2 other chapters I didn't get. So, I can actually just press left and right, I don't actually have to do this. So, you know, if you want to get all the endings, you can go right ahead and find these 2 secret chapters. But yeah, that was still kind of inexplicable. I don't know why they did this collab, but I'm glad they did overall. I guess now I need to go play Spike Chunsoft visual novels at some point, so, look forward to those streams, question mark? I don't know. Something tells me that even if there are similarities to Banshee's Last Cry, in sort of the beginning of this alternate mode, it probably goes a little differently in the actual game than it did here. I don't know, so something is telling me that perhaps this got a little bit silly with it. But yeah, there we go. That'll do it for Street Fighter for real this time. I'm glad I did have a little bit of extra time to play this after finishing Boktai, so we could see the end of this, and I could just scroll down the announcements to see, like, oh, alright, this is a definitely real, very specific thing. It's not a style parody, it's a very particular game parody. So yeah, I guess Street Fighter 6 is sometimes using its powers for good and getting me to like other things. Hopefully it never uses its powers for evil. I mean, it has, I'm pretty sure, already. At the very least, it's using FOMO for evil. But I don't look at the accessory shop too often, so I don't let that bother me, but, you know. Liking other things is nice. It's good to get interest in other things. It's called getting culture. Anyway, though, right, so that will do it for tonight's stream. I guess I technically finished 2 games. I would not count this as a full-on game. Would not count this as completing an alternate version of Banshee's Last Cry, because again, might be a little different. But yeah, got to the end of this, so, yeah. next Saturday, 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern. So, we're past the end of Persona 5. That's nice. And I got to play Boktai. That was a nice new experience. So I figure next thing I do, let's make it even shorter than Boktai, probably. There's a game that I don't think I've ever actually beaten. I've beaten its sequel before, but I don't think I've ever actually played the original, but I do have the original on Steam. I don't remember when I bought it, but I have it, so, yeah, next Saturday we're gonna start Portal, the first one. That can be a Saturday stream, but yeah, like I said, I have played Portal 2, so that'd be a Thursday stream at some point. I probably would want to play that at some point. Probably not immediately afterwards, but either way though, yeah. That'll be next Saturday. Other streams, though, include Xenoblade Chronicles X Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And nothing this Thursday because that's Thanksgiving, so I don't want to stream that day. I'm going to be treating it like a holiday and not doing this thing. That is, more of a hobby than an actual job, of course, but it's effort that I'm gonna just say, nah, I'm taking time off to not do this for a bit, and then we'll get back to it Saturday. But yeah, just wanna have a nice day off. And like I said before, I don't actually know what I'm doing Thursday. I still have to decide, but Thursday, of course, is the I've played it before stream, so, I'll just pick out something I have completed. So yeah, I'll figure out what I'm in the mood to play, and I'm guessing either, if not this next Tuesday, then Saturday I should know what's next on the agenda. But yeah, that will be stream stuff, but you can catch the VODs on YouTube. I'm Fafner Masamone on there, and hey, guess what? Did you know there's LPs there too? It's true. It's not just the VODs. Mega Man 02 is Monday. Saints Row 4 is Wednesday. And hey, we just completed Final Fight this last Friday. Much different word there. Yeah, Final Fight was done Friday, because that's another short game, so the short 3 episodes of Street Fighter and Final Fight, the original ones, that LP is done, and there's gonna be another short LP coming up, which will, I have actually checked the uploads on these. These are actually going to be done right by the end of 2025, so, yeah, look forward to that, which will take us to the end of the year. And if you want to support me, you can do so through Patreon or Ko-fi. I'm Fafner on both those sites, and you can find links easily enough in the Twitch bio or underneath the YouTube videos. Alright, well, that'll do it. Thanks, Street Fighter 6, for introducing me to a new thing. I will say one more time, I don't know why you did, but I'm glad you did. So, yeah, I guess at some point I'll have to play some visual novels then. Is that gonna happen before or after Hotel Dusk? Because I have kind of wanted to play Hotel Dusk. Also, next Scarlet Hollow is actually coming out soon-ish. Like, it's coming out on a Friday the 13th, but it's February the 13th, so, like, that actually works out perfectly so that, birthday stream that year is gonna get to be Scarlet Hollow, so yay to that. But yeah, apparently I have visual novels on the brain, so is that gonna be a 2026 thing? I don't know. Oh. I guess that could also be a Thursday thing. I could play the Phoenix Wright. Did complete 2, I'd still need to get 3. I could do that. 2026, the year I just look at text on stream for a bit. Because I can never tell if the general populace likes reading everything ever out loud or not. It's one of the two big camps. It's one of those, no matter what you do, somebody's gonna dislike it, but whatever. Anyway, it's late. I'm bed now. Bye. Good night.